Hey, folks, ooh, what's this? Anyway, just posting on Instagram right now. Did a podcast this morning for one of the other projects that I'm working on. So just uploading to G right now. Thanks so much for tuning in to the live stream today. We're going to be talking about something that I think is pretty interesting, which is how it is that so many people are sabotaging their voiceover businesses. And there's a couple of ways that this occurs. So I want to make sure, look, there's some links in the description. If you're someone that is looking to know how to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover business, you're in the right place. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you tick the bell so that you get notified whenever I go live. And I go live every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. on the East Coast. So hopefully you'll be able to catch the lives and participate. And if you can't, well, you'll just watch the replay and give me your comments and everything there as well. So I definitely appreciate all of you that tune into this every Tuesday and Thursday. And look, if you're not a member of my Facebook group, you got to be. Steps to Voiceover Success. That's the name of the Facebook group. I do a live stream in that closed group every Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time as well. There's 3 questions you have to answer before you join the group. If you don't answer the questions, you can't get in the group. So make sure that you do that. And all those links are in the description below. So what are some of the ways that I'm seeing that people are sabotaging their voiceover career? It comes down to a couple of different things. It comes down to lack of patience. That's the big one. Lack of patience. And then there's also a lack of belief in yourself that you can actually do this, a lack of belief that, you can actually build a successful voiceover career. Had an interesting conversation with one of my clients the other day and was just saying I was trying to put words together rather, to kind of express what I was feeling about so many people get into voiceover, but they don't treat it like a business, like they would do anything else. They don't treat it like a real business. It's almost like it's a plaything. It's a hobby, and people that, for day one of getting into voiceover, you really don't know what you're doing. And so you're looking all on the line online, you're looking on the net, trying to figure this thing out. But when it comes to the business development piece, it's one of those things that so many people ignore. And I think it comes down to fear. I think it comes down to, you know, being unsure of themselves because be clear, this is a business and you've got to treat it like that. This goes so far beyond the microphone that you use or the DAW that you use. I get questions all the time. What's the best DAW to use? And I say the best DAW to use is the one that you know, the one that you intimately know. So pick one and go with it. You're going to hear a whole lot of different opinions on that. I'm an Adobe Audition user. I love Adobe Audition. I've been using it since before they called it Adobe Audition. I can't even remember what it was called before, like back in 2006 or so, before Adobe picked it up and all that other kind of stuff. But the one that you know is the one that you're going to breeze through. It's the one that is going to get you the result that you're looking for because you understand it. And so that's the most important thing. But when it comes down to building this business, when it comes down to what it's actually going to take you to build a successful voiceover career, believe me when I say it starts with you. It is all about you. It is the mindset that you have around it. Do you believe that this is something that you can do? Because most of us self-sabotage because we have a lack of belief in ourselves. And that can come from many different arenas. You might get frustrated trying to learn your DAW. You might get frustrated trying to get work. You might get frustrated trying to learn the craft of voiceover from script interpretation all the way through to audio production, or I should say, all the way through to business development, because that's the part that people really start sabotaging themselves on. And I'm going to give you a little example about what I mean by that, because for instance, you'll watch one of my tips or tricks videos, right? That, I've got over 300 videos at this point in my arsenal. over the past couple of years that I've been on YouTube. But, and I'll give a suggestion on a strategy or a marketing plan, and people will try and follow that. And then the following week, they'll hear some new great thing from another coach, and they'll try and go do that, and they'll forget about what they were doing before. And this goes on and on and on. You keep starting and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping, and you master nothing. You master nothing in the arena of marketing and business development because you're jumping from plan to plan every 2-3 months. You master nothing in the development of your voiceover personality, as far as you keep jumping from genre to genre to genre because you think one is going to make more money than the other, and then you hear this other thing on another YouTube video, oh, I should do this, and you keep jumping around, mastering nothing. And this is a real big part of why so many people sabotage themselves in voiceover. So I want to be clear, and I want you to make sure that you understand. Look, one, this is a business. Well, no, number one is you can do this. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take that grind and don't quit mentality that you hear me talking about from time to time. It's going to take business acumen, and it's going to take you sticking to a plan and allowing that plan to work and see results. And see, here's the thing, and most anyone in marketing or business will tell you, let's just take Facebook ads for an example. This is like the closest one I have. People will put up a Facebook ad. They'll, run an ad on Facebook. So it's not working. So they take it down. Well, that's retarded. Sorry to be so non-PC, but it's like, that is so crazy because why didn't that ad work? See, that's what you have to figure out. Why didn't that strategy work? Was it the video? Was it the image? Was it the words? Was it the targeting? You've got to figure those pieces out. And when you're trying to figure things out, you've got to figure them out until they work. Doesn't matter the marketing strategy, doesn't matter the genre. All of this, when you are invested in the success that you want to have, you will figure it out. And so many times it's not like, using the Facebook example, the Facebook ad example, it's not like your ad isn't good, but there's a piece of it that if you tweaked it would make the difference. Same thing in any strategy that you use. You don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. You figure out the thing that's not working. It's one of those things that I talk about in my masterclass with the folks that are in that. It's like, you've got to figure these pieces out. And we go through these different strategies depending on what it is that they want to accomplish. And we figure out the piece that's broke. It's like, for instance, if you're running a Facebook ad and people are hitting your landing page, it's like you're getting a lot of hits to the landing page, but no one's filling out your informational form or calling you per se. So we know that the ad works because traffic is being drawn to your page. Now we know that there's something on the page that is not causing people to take action. So we work on that. We don't go back to step one. We know step one works. It's working tremendously. You're getting a ton of traffic from that ad, but what it is that they see after they click that link, there's something there that's broken. That's what needs to be fixed, not the ad. That. Conversely, if you're getting not much traffic from an ad or a promotion, then you know it's the promotion. So you got to figure out what piece of that is, but you understand what I'm saying. Don't sabotage your business by having a lack of patience, a lack of fortitude, and the grind and don't quit mentality. I want to thank everybody for joining me today, and thank you so much for participating. Make sure that you do subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and tick the bell as well. Don't forget the links that are in the description. A lot of good stuff there. You can even set up a free consultation with me. So go ahead and do that, and I look forward to talking to you. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Bye now.